watching your local television network, TSPN. And now back to our sports show and the game of the week. This week, the Bear River Bruins take on the Argonaut Mustangs at Argonaut with TSPN sportscasters Jim Vinciguerra and Frank Halverson. And on camera is TSPN's cameraman, Tommy Fox. And now, back to the game of the week on TSPN.
Start of the second quarter. Okay, we're back, Frank, with second quarter action. The score right now, 14-0. Bear River Bruins on top of the Mustangs, but the Mustangs are on their own, the Bruins' 20-yard line where it's 1st and 10.
Double wing formation, inside handoff to White, tackled by Hollister after a gain of a couple. This is by far the most impressive offensive drive we've seen
all year
long.
Yeah.
And it's because they're back to something that they know. And they're back to something that doesn't take the personnel that you need to run a pistol.
And they've played this offensive scheme for the past umpteen years, and to throw something in.
Well, at least for 12.
Yeah.
All these kids grew up on it playing peewees. Now they go back. We've got splits to the right, C.J. Wynn and Joey White, and all the way out to the left is Talon. In the shotgun, going to be an inside handoff to White. Cuts it inside. He's got some room. He gets around, almost books a tackle.
Inside the 10.
Brought down by number 2. That'll move the chains. It'll be 1st and goal for the Mustangs.
Josh Davis with the stop.
By Josh Davis.
So 1st and goal for the Mustangs.
Down to the 9-yard line, where it'll be 1st and Mustang.
Okay, knocking on the door here on the 8-yard line.
Toss to White. He hits the
inside,
5. In the end zone. Touchdown!
Joey White, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Mustang.
So, the very beginning of the second quarter, the Mustangs come up big with a score by Joey White.
That was an 80-yard drive by Argonaut, and by far the most impressive offensive drive. But they got back to what they can accomplish with this team. Back to what they know. They stayed with it, and they moved the ball down the field. 80 yards, very impressive drive for the Mustangs to get on board. Second offensive touchdown all year long.
Okay, White for the PAT.
Joey White on to attempt the extra point out of Lucas Froenick's hold.
Belton coming in late. Looks like they were short a man. Sets up on the right edge. Snap, hold, kick, good.
It should be good. And it is. That was an excellent center there. I don't know who's the long snapper, but that was a good snap.
I believe it's C.J. Wynn.
10:53 left in the second quarter. The Bruins 14 and the Mustangs 7.
XL Physical Therapy has a brand new facility featuring year-round indoor pool and spa therapy in Jackson. For the past 23 years, owners Dave and Dee Dee Slater invite you to visit XL Physical Therapy in Jackson, right on Highway 49 near Rayleigh's, or give them a call. That number's 223-5669. Again, XL Physical Therapy.
Wow, very good. Very nice job by the Mustangs there, moving the ball 80 yards. And let me see if I marked the time of that. 5:19, so 10:53. So that was about a little over a 6-minute drive.
Close to 7, yeah.
That's what they need to do. It's nice when we've got the ball and they don't. They've had it twice. They've scored 2 touchdowns.
Right.
Slow the game down, control the clock. Now, that gives Argonaut a little life. Everybody's a little more charged up right now. It helps the defense. Everybody's ready to go.
Back deep for the Bruins.
Okay,
White kicking off for the Mustangs.
O'Brien deep for the Bruins here.
Squib kick. That's going to go. No, out of bounds. Thought of the way it hit, it looked like it was going to stay in.
To the 35-yard line.
So
first down.
Bear River is going to have great field position on the out-of-bounds kick. It'll be 1st and 10. Whoop, they're going to re-kick.
They're going to re-kick it, yeah.
They're going to re-kick this. Oh, okay, so Bear River wants them to re-kick. They have that choice whether to take the ball at the 35 or to re-kick it.
Well, let's see if it goes past the 35 on this one.
So Argonaut's going to kick it from their own 35 now. Ukulele is back deep for Bear River. Both kickoffs so far tonight from wide have been squib kicks. Same thing.
Grounder.
To the right side. It's going to go out of bounds again.
They're going to take another penalty, huh?
Well, no, I think the second one is automatic. They take the ball. They don't get a chance to re-kick it again.
Well, that's not fair.
I don't believe.
That's not fair, is it?
Well, I believe by rule, no, they're going to have them re-kick it again.
I was going to say.
I thought you only got 2 chances. In the second one, you had the ball, which would have been placed at, what, the 50-yard line?
At the 30.
So now they're going to back it up and re-kick again.
Maybe that was a smart move to take the penalty back on the first kick.
Well, I think they could have had the ball, what, at the 50-yard line right now? Instead of making them re-kick?
No, wouldn't have been back to they spun it on the 35.
That's the first penalty.
They took the penalty, so that would null.
Then they kicked the second one out of bounds. They wouldn't have got a 35 again. They'd have moved it up.
Well, okay.
No, absolutely they would have.
Okay. All right, let's hope this one stays in bounds. Yeah. Oh, he touched it. That's okay. There was a touch there.
Well,
whoa!
And that's right where they would have. Oh, wait, there's a flag down. I think they called a hit to the head. I totally disagree with that call.
41. Allen made the initial stop hit.
No, I think they're going to call it on C.J. Wynn. I think they're going to call that a blow to the head. Oh, no, face mask. Personal foul, 15-yard penalty, so that's going to move the ball forward to the 50-yard line, where Bear River will take over 1st and 10 at the 50 with 10:47 here in the second quarter.
Just outside the midfield stripe, where it'll be first down.
Set of downs here. Shotgun formation here from the Bruins, number 5.
Well,
turns
he
inside.
gets that outside edge again, Jim, every time. He only got about 4 yards on the play. But we've got no contain. It doesn't force anybody inside. All our tackles are made by our corners and our safeties. That's a problem. Where are your linebackers? In the 4-4, if the line isn't controlling it so the linebackers can flow and fill those gaps, you're in trouble because you give up that edge every time, and that's what continues to happen to the Mustangs.
All right, here we go. 5-yard gain.
Straight ahead to number 12. Oh, nice job by number 51.
Lost, well,
57, excuse me.
Gain of about 1 there. Number 12 with the ball. That's a voter again.
But number 57 for the Mustangs did a nice job getting penetration in there. That's David Crowhurst. Crowbar, they call him.
Crowbar.
I think he got that name back all the way to Junior Mustangs also.
All right.
Crowbar.
3rd down and long 4 or 5 here. We got a pass coming up. One receiver, and he's the only one there. Oh,
and he just overthrew him because he was open.
Almost an excellent catch, though. He had his hand on that ball, but
Bear River's going to have to punt.
Wagner is the intended receiver, so first, this is the first punt of the night.
Well, they scored touchdowns their first 2 possessions. What a great back-to-back series by Argonaut. I mean, they go 80 yards to score a touchdown, and then they hold Bear River 3 and out after giving them the ball at the 35-yard line after 2 penalties. Great kick coverage. And now they're going to get the ball back with 9:36 left in the half.
Olina with high center. And that's going to be a bad kick. He just kind of dropped it and let it go off his foot. Get away from it.
I don't know who's following it. Who's number 40 that's following that football?
40 for Argonaut? You don't want to do that. That's Mike Vieira.
For us, get away from that football. Only bad things can happen. So Argonaut's going to take over, it looks like, at the 27-yard line with 9:23 left in the half.
Camps Propane, your full-service, state-of-the-art propane company. Ask about the senior and veterans discount and the Smart System, a worry-free propane monitoring system that saves you, the customer, money. Again, Camps Propane in the Upcountry, 296 5.544.
All right, let's just stay on the ground. Do what we do best. Double wing formation. Inside handoff this time to Fronick. Fronick busts a hole. Finally gets drugged down by number 35.
Who's on that side? Pitts.
But not after a gain of about 6 yards on the play.
Positive yardage, second down and about 5.
We'll take 5 yards of pop every time. There again, in tight. Fronick, Geedy, and Deason straight ahead to Deason. Stood up by number 12. That's at the 35-yard line.
Voter again on the initial stop there. Second and give him 2.
A couple of yards short, so it's going to be 3rd and 2.
Ball be placed at the 35-yard line. Be 3rd down and 2.
Big down here for the Mustangs, Frank. 3rd and 2.
Need to keep this chain moving. Coming this side, Fronick. Stood up, he keeps fighting. That's going to be real close forward progress.
That's what I was going to say. Just where they're going to spot it. I think they're spotting it a pretty good spot.
I think they gave it to him. First down, they're moving the chains. First down, nice job by Fronick fighting for those yards there. He got hit right away at the line of scrimmage. You young backs, you got to look. Fronick, he came in a little too straight up. You need to get those shoulder pads down. He was able to fight through with his legs, but the lower center of gravity wins in this game most of the time.
Okay, we're back in the shotgun.
They're going to hand this ball off.
Oh, they have it, yeah.
Coming this way, I bet it's going to Fronick. Fronick gets it inside, gets pressured and back, cuts it up inside.
Well, he did a good job because he was sealed off on the outside, cut it back in, got some positive yardage. About 3.5, 4 yards, make it 2nd and 7.
Well, and that's the one thing that Bear River did. They kept their outside contained. They didn't let him get that edge. They forced him inside, and that's where all your help is. That's what the Mustangs need to do. They need to create that outside contain and force them inside and let their linebackers make some plays.
Okay, just about 7 minutes left in the half. If you're just joining us, Mustangs down by 1 score here, 14-7 against the Bear River Bruins.
Straight ahead to Geedy this time, hit right at the line of scrimmage by number 35.
Joey Geedy, the ball carrier.
Picks up maybe 1.
Caught by Krogman. Picked up a yard on the play.
Krogman and Hollister, they're their 2 leading tacklers on this team coming in.
And you can find them right in the middle of the field, right behind the line. Kind of like double.
If I'm a linebacker, I want to be behind that big body number 71 too.
And they can stunt both ways or stay at home, stunt one guy. You know, it's kind of a fun defense to watch.
So White in motion, inside handoff to Geedy, gets hit right away. Not much there.
Ooh.
Maybe a yard. It's going to be 4th down and 5, and Argonaut needs to kick it.
I tell you, both linebackers were on Geedy that time. 35 Krogman.
Here comes the punt team. And this is the right call. 6 minutes left. Ball at the 43, call at the 44-yard line. You need to kick it, put it on your defense. Give them a long field to work with.
43-yard line where it'll be 4th down.
Bear River already burned 2 timeouts early in the game trying to figure out their defense with this double wing because that's not what they expected watching film, I'm sure.
You clear back deep for the Bruins.
Oh, another bounce snap. White did a good job. Trouble stack.
You cannot do anything. He's just got to run it out. And I tell you, Frank,
it was all-out rush and a bad snap. And, you know, Joey White's done a great job in the first 2 games because he's had several of those snaps.
He's an infielder.
And he's picked them up like Derek Jeter, like a shortstop. And that time, you know, as long as you pick it up clean, it's fine if you don't have a rush. But just that delay, and they had a big rush up the middle, and there was nothing he could do, and they turned the ball over, and now you give Bear River a short field starting at the 44-yard line.
5.5 minutes left in the half.
Handoff coming this way to number 5. Cuts it up inside. Cuts it again. He's finally brought down by Geedy right at the 35-yard line.
That's
there's the flag.
He might have collared him. I don't know.
Taken down by Joey Geedy.
Let's see.
I think he might have got the face mask.
Yeah, or a collar. That's what I was going to say. Yeah. But they're pointing at Bear River here. So let's see what it is.
Personal foul against Bear River.
Okay. Well.
That's going to back him up 15.
Double personal foul.
Double personal foul.
He's going to go over and talk to the coach about this.
This must be a pretty major penalty.
Well,
he's going to talk to the other ref.
No, he's going to talk to the coach. I've got to believe it was somebody that took a shot at Geedy when Geedy had a hold of the runner. That's what I'm guessing. I'd have to look back at the replay.
Yeah, we got to do the replay on that one for sure, Tom, in slow-mo, huh?
You know, we need a replay monitor here, Tommy. Can you talk to your boss and work on that?
And a telestrator, that's what I want.
No. I'm not giving you a crayon. I am not giving you a crayon on a screen, Jim.
We got to have some fun. All right, so let's see what they're going to march off here.
They're going to march off a 15-yard penalty. Going to take it back to the 48-yard line.
Oh, wait a minute. Did he give it this shot?
No.
The referee, did he?
No.
I thought he gave the ejection
sign. No, it was just a personal
sign.
foul.
We had a dead ball foul, personal foul against the Bruins. Take about 15 yards from the point of the foul.
Huh.
See, See, now this is what I don't understand. Why are you resetting the sticks? The sticks should be up at the end of the play. The penalty should be on top of this. And this is a rule in football that I totally disagree with.
It's
this
just like
should
a
be
first and 10 for them.
25.
Yeah.
25.
We've got a pass coming up here, Frank.
Rolling out to the left. Wide
open in the flat.
Nice throw. Oh, ball's on the ground. I think Mustangs got it.
No, it's the scrum now.
I think the Mustangs got it,
They
Jim.
say they have it.
I think Deason's on the bottom of the pile with the football. He is. He hands it to the ref. It's first down Mustangs.
Pass was complete to Ryan Wagner.
Nice pass and a catch to Wagner, and when he turned up, the ball got knocked out.
By the Mustangs.
Deason got on it. It'll be Mustangs' ball at the 35-yard line, first and 10.
All right. Something positive going the Mustangs' way again here. They got about 5 minutes.
And they have all three of their timeouts.
Before the half.
All three of their timeouts.
Okay, so here we're in the shotgun, first and 10. Got some guys back at home here, not split. Going to get a timeout. Timeout, Bruins.
That's their last timeout of the half.
Shop Hospice of Amador and Calaveras thrift stores, where you're going to find a friendly staff, great bargains on clothes, furniture, housewares, and much, much, much more. If you have any items to donate, bring them to Hospice, where the proceeds are going to assist in providing services and care to all terminally ill patients in Amador and Calaveras counties. Again, Hospice of Amador and Calaveras. Shop those thrift stores.
Well, after Bear River took their first two possessions in just a little over 4 minutes and scored 14 points, all of a sudden, the Mustang defense is tightened up. They got a score on the board themselves, and with just under 5 minutes left in the half, with all three timeouts left, they got an opportunity to put another score on the board before halftime.
Well, that'd be kind of nice, wouldn't it? Definitely nice.
All right, so here we go.
First and 10 in the shotgun formation. Wide way to the left here is that White?
White out this way. CJ went the other side. Straight ahead handoff to Geedy. Nothing doing there.
Not
maybe
so much.
gets back to the line of scrimmage. Hollister.
The ball carrier. Stopped by Gunnar Simpson.
You know, I just think when they split out, the gaps on the line, your splits become so wide, and the bigger, stronger line of the Bruins, it just feeds into them. We need to get tight, run that double wing. We're having much more success at this. But when we spread out and we spread our splits on the line,
see what happens this
time.
time.
They take advantage to us.
2nd and 10.
Inside handoff to Geedy.
No, quarterback's got it. He kept it.
Oh.
Went down.
Wow, who shot through there? That looks like number 25 or number 50.
25 is Simpson. We've been calling his name a little bit tonight. 50, Jimmy Vaughn.
Ball carrier.
Okay, now this is where discretion is the better part of valor. Right now, you do not want to turn the ball over. You want to run this football, maybe on a counter or trap or something, but you do not want to turn the ball over. Live to see another day. They have no timeouts left.
Try not to put it in the air. Well, no.
But they're going to, and he's in trouble. Scrambles out, there's a flag.
Got a flag.
Oh,
Excellent.
great catch by Wynn.
Up high for the ball, first down. I want to see what the flag is.
That's coming back. That's a holding call against Argonaut, I guarantee it. But what a nice throw and a great grab by Wynn.
Wynn went up, jumped right into his hands. All for naught.
It's got to be a holding call. When you see a flag thrown like that when a quarterback's back, you can almost guarantee 9.5 out of 10 times it's going to be holding. Nice job that time by Floyd. Delivered a nice pass, and Wynn really used his hands and used that reach and those long arms. Went up, got that. Nice throw and a catch, but all for naught on the holding penalty.
We might mention before the half here, Frank, that
now about the 16-yard line.
Coach Terry Logue.
Yeah, he's going for his 200th win tonight.
200th win tonight, yeah. That's a lot of years.
That's a lot of wins. We celebrated Ricky Davis's 100th win last
so
year.
Figured twice as much as Davis had. Whoa!
Oh, that's going to be encroachment on Hollister. Not that it's going to hurt him. It's going to make it 3rd and 23 instead of 3rd and 28. But he was coming hard on a blitz.
I'd like to see 45 barreled in on you.
Well, he was trying to time the snap.
He just couldn't put the brakes on enough.
Hey, that's 6'2", 190, and he comes flying from 7 yards out. That's a little hard to turn around.
Well,
so 3rd and 25 right here for the Mustangs.
45 is their stud in the middle. He's the big linebacker. So we got another blocked by number 88. Just put his hands up, Whitehead, and it didn't go anywhere.
Well, they wanted to throw a little bubble screen out to this side to Geedy and got knocked down, so it's going to be 4th down.
Now the center snap becomes a big factor right
and
here.
It's been an issue all year. And you know what, Jim? If you want to talk about it even further, if you remember last year the big game, the safety, it was a snap over the punter's head.
Back deep.
So Bear River's going to get good field position. Anyway, you call a fair catch, 49-yard line where they'll take over.
3 minutes and 12 seconds on their own 49-yard line.
With no timeouts.
No timeouts left.
48-yard line. Where it'll be 1st down for the Bruins.
The last 2 possessions ended in a punt and a fumble recovery by the Mustangs. So after 2 straight drives by Bear River where they scored very easily, the Mustangs' defense
they've held up since that second score. It's been nothing, yeah.
Now they find themselves only, this is the same story we've been talking about the last 2 weeks. If they can keep this where it is right now, down a touchdown, they get the opening kickoff, they're in pretty good shape. But right now, they need to get a stop.
What are we waiting for here?
I think we're waiting for the officials to say play ball. Here we go.
Shotgun, pass.
Pass right out to the left, just a little curl. Short of the 1st down. Clock's going to keep going.
Steer wrestles him down by Joey Geedy there.
Complete to Ryan Wagner.
Clock ticks inside of 3 minutes. It's going to be 2nd down on about 3.
Pickup of 9.
Nah, call it.
They
repositioned. Let's call it 2nd and 1.
Boy, they're out of that huddle in a hurry. Get ready.
Well, they need to be. They don't have any timeouts. Straight ahead handoff to number 12.
Oh,
nice job by numbers 28.
That was decent, just
right at the 40-yard line. That'll move the chain.
He was going to rip him a new neck.
Well, then that'll stop the clocks to move the change. In high school football, the clock stops to move the chain, and once the chain gets moved, the clock will start again with 2:37 left. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Bear River.
I thought the flags were going to fly on that tackle.
All right, Bear River hustles to the line because they know that clock's going to start.
40-yard line.
In motion.
Another pass.
Going left, looking over the middle, complete. Oh, hit hard, but he held on to it.
Yeah. Hey.
Dropped by Dallin.
Well,
but a nice grab by number 88, or Fronick, excuse me.
Fronick is the one that made the stop there, but you know, he was wide open. It was an excellent pass.
That moves the chains again. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line, and they're going in a hurry.
2:25 left in the half.
Inside handoff, whistle.
Off, I think there was a...
Somebody moved.
Yeah.
Dead ball, foul start. That'll mark it down 5. So it'll be first and 15.
Make a first down and 15.
But stops the clock at 2:20. Manasero Insurance Agency has been serving you since 1946 with over 100 companies to choose from, helping you, the customer, get just the right insurance at just the right price. Freedom of choice, the confidence of experience. Manasero Insurance Agency, 255 New York Ranch Road in Jackson. Give them a call or stop by their office. That phone number, 223-2551.
Come on, defense.
Pass, little swing out to the left.
Swing out. Oh, nice job.
Second
little
effort.
help. First hit by number 34.
Doug Smith, but who finished him off there? Smith kind of slowed him up.
I think it was Geedy.
Dave O'Brien.
Clock is running.
By Lucas Fronick.
Well, I guess Fronick, from what the stadium announcer said, was in that second assist there. 140. The ball sits about close to the 25.
Second and 11, Jim. They're back to
pass again. Wide open 45. He's the linebacker.
That's the Hollister. There's a flag. Flag came way in from this side.
Complete to number 45, Connor Hollister.
You see him just kind of lower his head.
Oh, he's a big
lift
boy.
Everybody up. What's the call?
He was kind of delayed. He was at the tight end, and he just kind of swung out after the middle cleared. Let's see what the call is.
They can't get anything right here. They're taking their time. What's the call?
They're telling Bear River to stay in the huddle. Okay.
What's that move?
I believe that is either an illegal man downfield. So that play developed so late. And he might have been covered up. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and look at it to see exactly what the call. But
anyway, it went
back
against the Bruins, and it brings the ball back to the right about the 30 right now.
Ball's marched back to the 31-yard line.
Okay, so timeout going to be called by the Mustangs.
Timeout Mustangs. That's their first charge timeout.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back for the last minute 26 here in the first half. We got ourselves a good one, folks.
Okay, we're back, folks. 1:26 left in the half, and the Bruins banging on the door. It's 1st and 15.
Rolling. Oh, he's looking deep, and he's got it open.
Wide open.
White bit on. Oh, and he recovered.
That was White. That was White with the bust up, and he wants a penalty, and I think White did an excellent job.
No, what happened, the ball was underthrown. It was a little up and out, and White bit on the out move, and he was wide open, and the throw was just underthrown, and it gave White a chance to recover to knock it away. Boy, they dodged a bullet right there.
Makes it a 2nd down and 15.
So they've got 3 downs to try to get it to that end zone. You know they're going to use them all. They don't have any timeouts.
They need to keep the ball in the air because they don't have any timeouts. They burned the 2 really early in the first quarter. So they're going to keep throwing the football. He's looking way right, overthrown. That'll stop the clock at 1:12. but it'll be third down.
Floater's pass intended for Whitehead, overthrown.
Or no, that
We got an official timeout for an injury.
Oh, that's big. Is that 71, Frank?
no.
The big kid?
That's number 79, it looks
79?
like.
Okay.
But he's no little boy either.
Yeah. 79 is Elizondo.
Boy, look at the legs on him. He's
Yeah.
a big boy.
Look like telephone poles.
So a minute 12 left here. Argonaut trying to hold on and keep this a 14-7 game and going in at halftime.
Okay, we're going to be back after this injury timeout with 1:12 left in the half. That timeout is maybe something major there, Frank. They put an air splint on him and are taking away down lineman to the probably to the hospital to get it checked out for X-rays. Looked like it was his knee or ankle. Back in
to
here.
pass. There was a middle. Was that intercepted?
No.
Incomplete. Miscommunication on there. I thought he was going to go all the way to the post, and he pulled up, and the ball was overthrown. So now it'll be fourth down. Minute 6 left. And this would be a big stop for the defense. To go in only down by 1 score and getting the ball to start the second half. That would make 3 possessions in a row that the Mustang defense has stopped Bear River. After the first 2 possessions, Bear River took less than 4 minutes and 2 possessions to score 2 touchdowns.
All right, here we go.
Remember, they have no timeouts left. It's fourth down and 15. Oh, he's going deep for a post. No, that's out of bounds. That's going to turn it over on down. So Mustangs are going to get it back. Now, please, 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 coaches, be happy with what you've got. Kneel down. They have no timeouts left. Take it to halftime down by 7.
With 1 minute and 1 second.
Don't get cute.
The ball will be placed at the 30-yard line where we first down Mustang.
I had to shoot myself last weekend at halftime.
Yeah,
I don't want to have to do it again.
They're going to be getting on that email to TSPN Frank Alverson in a quick minute.
Well, remember, Frank H. at TSPNTV.com. Send me a comment. Send me a question.
You're still waiting for somebody to talk to you.
I'm still waiting.
You know? You get no respect, Rodney.
I tell you, I'd be in victory formation and I'd kneel it down.
They're in a shotgun. Oh, why?
Mother
Why?
Mary.
Why?
Oh, picked off.
Why?
Picked off. What did I... God!
You shouldn't call it, Frank. I cannot believe it.
Pass was picked off by Josh Davis.
Why? I mean, maybe they thought they had something up their sleeve, but it backfired big time. There's still 51 seconds left on the clock. So that's
13-yard line.
we got assistant coach Fred Fletcher here.
51 seconds
He can
left.
get 3 plays off passes in
First down
51
for the
seconds.
Bruins at the 13-yard line.
3 passes in 51 seconds, Fred. Do you think it can be
Yes,
done?
you can do it.
Yeah. Well, let's see what happens here. Frank's going out for a break.
They've already got 3 plays called.
Oh, well, let's see what happens. Here's our first pass. Tight end's got it into the end zone. Touchdown. Bye-bye.
Floater's pass complete to Travis Whitehead.
Okay, that's the big tight end, Travis Whitehead. Hey, Fred Fletcher, they did not have to call 3 plays.
No,
They only needed 1. That was it.
You have to take advantage of what you got, and they did.
Oh, well, here goes the PAT, and the Mustangs would be going in within, well, they'd be in the locker room right now, down by 1 score, 14-7, with 44 seconds left on the clock. They are behind now, 21-7. They need at least 2 touchdowns to pull ahead. And as you know, touchdowns this year for the Mustangs have been few and far between. Just I don't know.
This was a flashback of last week.
Well, it's just
Same
like
thing
an
that
instant
happened.
deja vu all over
Deja
again,
vu.
right? Yeah. So anyway, 44 seconds, and the Mustangs now have to tee it up. Frank had to leave, Fred, so I'm glad you're sitting in for it. He had to take a quick jaunt. We'll just call you Frank Jr., okay, Fred?
Okay.
Fred and Frank, F and F.
F and F.
All right.
That's fine with me.
So anyway, the JVs tonight, I see you're doing a little JV coaching along with a few of the other old-time coaches down helping Jim Geedy. And let's see, you're 2-1 now.
Yeah,
Joey Geedy
Jim was
on
kind of by himself, so he asked if we could come out and help out a couple days, and we said sure, why not? Because I started coaching with Jim.
You know, you retired from the Department of Corrections. You got nothing to do, just like me.
Well, yeah. My wife keeps me busy. I mean, she's got me, cleaning and everything.
That's good. That's good. I see Ray Johnson down there, ex-Jackson Tiger, wide receiver.
I'll tell you, he's a good coach.
Yeah.
I'm really glad he's on our staff. We're having a good time together.
Well,
we have a blast.
You have fun doing it.
We have a blast. We got Brian Drake and me and Jim and
you wouldn't be doing
Ray.
it. You wouldn't be doing it if you weren't having fun.
It's fun, and the kids are they're like sponges. They're really that sophomore that JV team's a great group of kids.
Okay, kicking off number 23. It's Olina. And I imagine he's going to just squib one down the middle of the field and try to call it dead down there. 44 seconds on the clock. Well, he's going to boot it high, and it's going to go to, I think, Geedy, 33. Gets up to about the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs.
Returns the kick for the Mustangs.
40 seconds left on the clock.
Picked up by John Good.
And
forward to the 30-yard
Fred,
line.
I just hope they take a knee.
Well,
I pray that they take a knee.
They can burn the clock up. Let's go in. Let's go in and regroup.
Yeah, you've got to now.
For sure, don't put it in the air. If they
come out in the shot,
if you do anything, run the ball up the middle and burn up the clock and go in at halftime.
Here we go. They're going to get in that little kneeling position, and they're just going to take it into the locker room with the score right now. 21-7, and I think they're going to just let this clock, or they're going to snap it again and let the clock run then from there. Remember, your overall sponsor of the game of the week, Jackson Tire Service, headquarters for tires, wheels, brakes, struts, rotations, alignments, much, much more. Jackson Tire at 801 South Highway 49 in downtown Jackson on the highway, and up in Pine Grove, Highway 88. Give them a call. Your overall sponsor again, Jackson Tire Service, Pine Grove and Jackson. We'll be back with second half action after this. Stay tuned.
Roaring Camp. Mining, gold panning tours, swimming, cookouts, cabins, and